Alright people, I said I'd make a couple little videos. I've done most of the downloads for this. I didn't want to do daily all the downloads. I'll give you a little look. Obviously we've got the new one coming. 2001 is the target, so you'll give you a little insight of what we've got here so far. That Albert looks evil. Obviously we've got a young AJ Styles, big show with hair, weird face. Booker T with the still need to edit a lot of these, that's why there's two Billy Guns. I need that one's outfit on this one's face. Brock Lesnar looks weird as well, but it's a young Brock, you know. Obviously with Brian Adams, Brian Clarks, you know, that's what we need to do. Again, I've got the import of an outfit, but two Benoits, Christopher Daniels, which obviously AEW, but we'll need to edit that to make it look older. But no, we've done most of the downloads. I think there's less than 20 slots left, but obviously once I delete a couple of these doubles, like the Daphne's for example, God, Deborah's creepy as well. Once we actually edit some of them down, you can hit pause. We need two Francines because like we need to get rid of shitface here. But no, as I say, I'm just skimming through quickly. Obviously, what is currently there. Things will obviously need to be edited. If you see any that's two, then you obviously know that's because I need to take something from one and put it on the other. I kept the Ugly Sandman because, well, why wouldn't you? But no, as I said, we've tried to get as much of the roster of May 2001 to put together as we can. I have got 20 fresh downloads to use. We're going to do them now. Just a short video going through, obviously, what needs downloaded. I've got my list next to me here, and it's pretty much a case of where did I end. See, I don't think I need to be smart what I download first. What is actually needed off the back. So like Funaki isn't needed straight off the back. So I'm trying to think. 2001 Grandmaster 6A was still there. Type that in, that should be enough. Can't be a lot of Grandmasters. Apparently Trevor Phillips is a Grandmaster. Okay then. Wow, I didn't think I'd have to write sexy. See, I know there's a better one because there's the one that we used before, but then I would probably need to download that because I would need the attire as well. There was a better one. I mean, the one I downloaded originally was really good. If you're not on Xbox, you might see some things that Jeremy Clarkson, things that people create. It's just so weird. Some of the things people create is just insane on this. Didn't think I'd have to type it all in. He spelt this weird, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, so that was the one I downloaded before. So that would be another two I need to download then. Although that was the attire he wore in 2001. Yeah, these weird tag team with Steve Blackman. Was that 2001? I can't remember. Anyway, we'll take that one then out. And I'll cross him off my list. There's more than 20 that need downloaded, but as I said, I've got some doubles. So obviously I'll need to work my way through those. I believe Scotty was actually injured in 2001. That's why you never saw much of the guys, because he was out injured. Actually, I lie. I do not think Scotty the Hottie was injured in 2001. If you know what, we'll just download them then. It's better to have them. I've been listening to a lot of stuff. I'm going to make another quick video after this one showing the arenas. Whichever one goes up first will be a different story. But no, that's fine. As I say, this is just, there's not much I can do. I mean, I don't find these videos too entertaining compared to my usual stuff. But a lot of people have said they'd like to see kind of insights. I'm going to do maybe more of a live stream when it comes to the oh, I need a Molly. Actually, Molly Holly. Oh no, I need Mighty Molly. That's what I need. I need not Mighty Molly. I need Molly Holly, but like cousin Ivory. Technically, at the point, yep, I was just about to say, Right to Censor was still a thing. She was technically part of that, so that's technically the outfit needed for her. I think Bill Buchanan's the only one I've actually downloaded so far when it comes to Right to Censor. Jackie, she was going at the time as well, although I can't remember what her attire was like, so I might not go for her straight away. What about Molly Holly? Can we get a blonde-haired Molly Holly. Not the short-haired housewife-looking one. Come on, Molly. Right. Right, so again, that doesn't look that great in the face. But this one up here looks a lot better in the face, so I'd probably need to do this one. Then again, I'd probably... I see that's got the Mighty Molly in the side, so it's really just the outfit that I need from that one. Because that's the Molly Holly outfit. So again, that's 2 downloads that I need to do in order to do Molly Holly. But that's just one of those things you've got to do. And then that one is that one. I've actually downloaded those 2 Hollies that are next to it. So yeah, so I would need to do this one, and then do the other one, and then transfer the blue costume over to her. It's just the things you've got to do, people. It's a pain, but it's got to be done. So that's Molly. We can cross her off the list. Right, who's next? Hardy Boys. Right, so at this point... Actually, I don't need to type him in, because his name's in this. As I said, me personally, I don't find these videos too entertaining myself, shall we say. I can tell you right now, I'll probably throw this up after I make it. There's no way I'm having this ready for Sunday. It's just not happening. It's just too much editing that needs to be done. Plus, I've been tanning that Outriders game. God, I hate Jake Paul. You're just a couple of snotty, rich kid little shits, man. So they are. Right, come on, I need... Well, 2000. I don't need 2007. So I need a Matt and a Jeff. I think I technically need Lita, but the only really old school Lita you get is that one there. And that's the one that I've always used. Come on, can we get a... Oh, that's a full custom creation Jeff Hardy. It would be good to get one just... Although I suppose he doesn't have that big tattoo back then, so we might actually need a fresh Jeff Hardy, because obviously that tattoo, you can see it in all those bits. He didn't have that. And there's the Matt Hardy as well. So in a way, they could be better. You know, it's the decisions you've got to make. It's a pain. Try to decide. That's why I wasn't really going to do videos like every day of these 20 downloads, because it's a lot of me sitting trying to decide which ones to take and what to do. God, some of these are weird looking. But no, I'll tell you one thing though, WCW an interesting one, although I'm going to do a wee video with the arenas. I'll probably explain WCW more than that, because I need to actually edit the WCW arena I made, because the big arena I made is very unrealistic for what it would have been. So, another Matt Hardy. See, it'd be good, because the Hardys are in the game, it'd be better to just have attires over their actual characters instead of full creations, you know, because most of the stuff wasn't as full creation. Would be good to still use some of the actual originals. This is when you just, as I said, this is where you just don't know what to go with. There's a 2001 there. I do remember him wearing that outfit, so this is an example of something. Probably going to need a couple of Jeff Hardys, to be honest, with the amount of outfits he wore. But I know in 2001 they were more just the basic black tops, you know, just the original Hardy Boys look. I think we'll need to go back to page 1 and just take one of the ones from there. See, like, these are the ones I used originally. And obviously the outfit on the right does suit. Technically that one is fine for Matt Hardy. Just need to change over the... You can just change the top on the right to a full black one, and that suits him nicely. And then he's got a Jeff Hardy one here too. So Jeff Hardy, I would need to cover up the tattoo all the time, which is also easily done. So I might just stick with these ones. It's just going to be changing his hair all the time. That's going to be the pain. Again, it's just one of those things you got to do. I said I wanted to keep it all realistic, and Lita, there's just not much more. I'll have a little type in, turn these off. Oh god, better just backing out and going back in again. But no, even I've done the arenas and the shows, but the actual editing itself, good god, it takes a while. It just takes a lot of time. I can say Thunder, I'm not going to be doing Thunder. After listening to, I actually listened to a full podcast that was done by Bischoff, where he spoke about everything that happened. It was actually called The Big Bang. I highly recommend listening to it. You get a lot of insight into how they were going to do things and things like that. They, without a doubt, were not going to be able to afford a lot of talent. They would not have been given guaranteed contracts. They were going to be doing their shows out of the Hard Rock Cafe. So I mean, there's no other good leaders here. So I mean, their venue was only going to be the equivalent to what the Impact Zone was like. You know, it wasn't going to offer up very much when you look at it. So it's one of those interesting things that I found out. So that's why I need to change the whole arena aspect, because if anything, WCW was going to look a hell of a lot more like a. So I'm trying to score these names off. More of an ECW, if anything, which is strange to imagine, but well, that is the case. Next up is Kane. We can easily get a 2001 Kane. Hell, I was using one at the end of the last. So he had a full mask at the time, not the open ones. Yep. So that one there would be 2001 Kane. So that's fine. And Kurt Angle, ironically enough, the default attire Kurt Angle has in this is the attire he wears on the first episode of Raw that I'm going to be making. So I actually don't need a Kurt Angle straight off the back. We don't need to go that way. There we go. Isn't some interesting ones now. Getting into some full creation ones here. Perry Saturn, Dean Malenko. That does not say Saturn. That is a mess. Here we go. As I say, I feel weird doing these ones. They'd obviously be better as live streams, but I'm really bad at setting them up. Perry Saturn. There's a few there. That first one probably looks the most. Let's see what the attires look like. That other one there looks alright. Revolution, so that's the old WCW group that they had. So that's his attire, technically from WCW. Terry Runnels, technically one we could bring in as well. And that's part of Raven's flock. What about this one? Yeah, that's still Raven's flock. Might need to be the first one then. Right, don't need Terry off the back, 'cause I don't believe the Perry Saturn, Terry Runnels thing was happening yet. Just need to fix the attire. It seems a little bit shiny, so I think maybe we just need to edit that. And obviously get rid of the Revolution t-shirt, because that's obviously not what he was wearing at that time. Oh, Raven. Right, I might do Raven afterwards, because once again, I'll probably need to download 2 or 3 Ravens in order to get the exact one that I'm looking for. I can even show you what I mean. Somebody asked me in the comments when the Raven I was using, and they said which one is that on Community Creations, and it was actually 3 different Ravens that I put together, because just one had much better hair, one had a better face, one had better attire. It's just, there's a whole load of them here. I know there is the kind of 2001 Raven is in here. Cause most of these are obviously ECW and WCW, because that's when he was at his best, when he went to WWF. Vince just went, nah. Obviously a lot of TNA ones. Where is the thingy one? There's definitely a 2001 one. See, that's more the... It definitely is a 2000, 2001 kind of one. Actually, I just can't find it anywhere. Is that it, actually? Yeah, wait, I think that's it there. Yeah, so that's his WWE attires, so the white top and that. And obviously he had his little beard and tash thing on the go. To be fair, that actually is more what he looked like in WWE. He had the hair kind of puff out more, same as in ECW. And WWE, I think even he gave up. But no, so, I mean, technically that one technically would be Raven. I mean, I might not download... Actually, I need Raven because he's technically involved in a storyline at the point that we're in, so... We'll do this one right now, and then maybe download one or two others to change it around. I mean, the face is technically all words. Who's next? Well, Rikishi's no use because Rikishi, pretty much, you can't change his actual tiles in this. You can't change the colour properly like it would, so the person that edited that was an absolute mongo. See if someone's maybe done anything with it. Yokozuna. Nowhere near the size of Yokozuna. Someone made an Umaga out of him. So this is a more custom Rikishi. Yeah, so someone's went for a kind of more custom one. His cheeks are covered up though. And, let's see what people have done here. Yeah, so that's just that colour pack. You can't actually change the Rikishi writing, which is really stupid. Oh, well, this person's managed to do it a bit. Probably just put a black thing over it and wrote. So technically that Rikishi would work, because you can change the colours. So we're going to be using Rikishi, because he technically in the first episode that we're doing, in real life, turned back to a babyface. So... whether or not, although his heel run was atrocious. Ah, Stephanie McMahon. 2001 Stephanie McMahon. Well, pre-boob job, so that's going to be a hard one. Although, to be fair, every chest is the same size in this game. Well, that says 2001. Yeah, so that's like wrestling attire, which is not what we want. Oh, and we need an old school looking Stephanie here, come on. To be fair, you don't actually need to download a Stephanie, you can create one, because you're pretty much just dressing her up in a kind of half skanky way that she did when she in 2000, 2001, so I mean, don't really need to download a Stephanie. Austin, we will probably need, what was Austin's? I literally looked at it the other day. It's 2001 t-shirt, I think it was just that plain basic one. Oh god, I should have sat a bit more comfortable for this. I think it was the one with the orange writing on it. It's 15, 17. Come on. That says Darcy's WCW t-shirt, and then it'll be the colourful knee pads. Yep, because 2001's when he decided to add some colour to the knee pads. That t-shirt there, it was that kind of, not that t-shirt actually, that was completely wrong. This is the problem, it's only showing you one, so you need to like click on them all to see the Red Skull. No, I think that's a different one. Oh no, wait, yeah, the one on the right. Actually, technically those were the 2001 shirts, because that's when he started the What chant. He went into that, I think, in 2001, and that Austin 316 on the right. So technically that is the t-shirts that he wore. I think the Austin 316 on the right's the main one that he was wearing at the time. So technically that one suits nicely, and then just need to change his outfit to his regular outfit, but 2 knee pads, so that's fine. Steve Blackman, need to double check and see how much he was doing in 2001. Ah, Stevie Richards. How much does it pain everyone to know that technically the right to censor was victorious? They successfully turned everything back to PG. The good old days. Davey Richards. We need Stephen. We need right to censor Stephen. To be fair, it's not as if it's hard to put a trousers and a shirt and that on one of these. If it's got a good enough face, it's easy enough to edit. Oh no, wait, right on. Oh, that's right, he needs to have short hair as well, doesn't he? See, that doesn't really look like him as much. To be fair, none of them really look like him that much. I don't know what that's meant to be. That's like him now, not back then. Yeah, none of these are looking... To be fair, Right to Censor didn't have that long left, and I don't think there's much of... Oh, Steven Seagal! That's terrible. He is nowhere near that thin. I don't think he ever was. So, I mean, this one would probably do. There wasn't... Right to Censor didn't have that much left. I think they were actually on the edge of breaking up at that point. And they'd kind of done all their storylines, so that's probably what we'll look to do, but you've still got to finish them up. Taz. Well, Taz 2001, that's when he was dressed up in more... He was definitely dressed up in more kind of street clothing. He had the kind of jacket things and that on. He wasn't wearing his leotard anymore. It was the kind of bodysuit thing. Is there one here? It could be a second attire, because I know I've seen it before. I think that's the one I was using before. Yes, it is. God, that one looks nuts. Yeah, there. So on the right, that's the attire for then. How's that one look in the face? Doesn't look as bad to not bad to be fair. Obviously, the first one there was the more kind of better one. That one just looks insane. Yeah, so maybe have a look at this one. We'll see how that looks. But that's the attire we need when it comes to Taz. Oh wait, I did have Terry Runnels written down. Ah yes, 2-time Royal Rumble winner. We need a test. Let's not go for dad bod test, eh? We'll see if we can get a better test this time around. So the test we had before, which one was it? Might have been this one actually. I think this was the one. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't that one. Might have been this one actually. No, it wasn't that one either. I don't even know which test it was we had originally. Might not actually. It might not be on Community Creations anymore, to be fair. So, I mean, this one's got a... Oh wait, it might have been that one actually with the face. Ah, it was. It was that one, and it was the one on the right with the hair slicked back, and I copied it over. We never used the one on the left, so that's the one we used last time. The kind of Chris Jericho dad bod test that we used. That's why I should have done a live stream. I could have got people's opinions. So it's only really these top ones here. I mean, this one kind of looks like him. It's got a face on it. Yeah, it's a very slender body on it though. And this one in the middle here, it's a different one. I mean, we kind of want to use different looking characters. Just see again, the body, man, solid as hell. Wouldn't it to edit that? Technically, that one was okay. We just need to change the body a bit because it was a bit filled out. Ugh, decisions. Face-wise, those two are kind of the better ones. That one's a bit long in the face. That one obviously looks a bit weird. Oh, God. I think there's only a couple of spaces left, actually. Well, I was expecting this to only be about 20 minutes. We've exceeded that. Well, that's got the top there. This one's obviously got the more one for the following year, which we're not going to be using. Let's get the... Yeah, the two T's on either side. I need to keep jumping back and forth here to figure it out. So he wasn't really wearing the body vest thing anymore to the ring. I don't remember the crosses being that big on his legs. I think I would maybe just stick with the original. Maybe use the one with the hair puffed out a bit more. Maybe edit the body. Alright, we'll do this then. I'll see what he's writing in the comments. It's not as if it's hard to do another download. Oh, speaking of people for this universe, God man, I still need to do Triple H, I still need to do Undertaker. William Regal. Actually, you know what? Let's skip ahead. I think there might only be one space. I was about to do Godfather, which is technically Goodfather. But Godfather didn't have much time left at this point either, so he would be on his way out. But But you know what? Someone we never had in the other universe. William Regal. Because there was some there, and some looked good, but they looked good for like now, or kind of later on. You couldn't really get a good one for back then. You see, that outfit's more modern, so's the hairdo. He had the short hair of 2001. Right, so see, that looks a bit better on the left. So that would be the one most likely. Nearly dropped something there. Let's have a check here. See, that's long hair, long hair. That's a short-haired one. I think that's his WCW stuff though, yeah. God, that's a pretty good match striker, to be honest. Yeah, I think that one at the top right will be the way to go. But again, I look at something like that, and I look at the hair and things, and, you know, one like that, and transferring the other stuff over to that one would probably be better. Because that one's got a much better face than that one. So I would probably take the two of those. To be fair, I don't need to transfer ring gear. I mean, his ring gear's pretty basic. That was kind of the point of William Regal, you know, nothing fancy. Yeah, so I might not do Regal right now. Undertaker's easy to do. Tori wasn't there at that time. If she was, she never wrestled. Not Tori Wilson, just Tori, Tori. And I dropped something. So I think that just leaves Godfather, which would technically be the Good Father. Although to be fair, I could technically do that myself as well. Yeah, I wouldn't need to do that. What the Heyman Father? The things people make, and the fact someone's downloaded it just makes it even weirder. Oh good God, I shouldn't have lay on my arm. Oh wait, Eddie. Have I not? I thought I'd done Eddie. Then again, Eddie's another one that's pretty. Actually, no way. No, we need Eddie, but we need Mullet Eddie. You know, that was Mullet WCW Eddie. Yeah, it's WCW Eddie. That's all for it. Come on, give us a mullet. Could transfer that to the other one. It's a good Eddie Kingston there as well. Why is someone fully created a Dolph Ziggler? Come on, mullet Eddie. Somebody must have created an Eddie Guerrero with a mullet. The first one we saw can't be the only one. To be fair, actually, he didn't... I need to sit up, man. This is uncomfortable as hell. I thought this was only going to be a short video, so I never went all out, proper comfortable. 2001, he didn't actually have the full-on mullet, did he? It was more... I think he was more... like, it was still long, but not as long. I can actually double-check this if you just stay with me a second here. If you're still here, that is. As I said, this is not my ideal kind of video to make, personally, myself. I say it would be better as a live stream, but every time I try to do a live stream, something goes wrong with it. So I kind of just get fed up trying to do them. Here we go, yeah. I've got the network on my phone, so I can just click on it quickly and see. Oh yeah, he was still rocking the mullet. Well, I suppose this one, I mean, you could technically download it and put a mullet on it. Oh, I just hit download and I didn't mean to. Oh, sorry, you can cancel. So, yeah, he was still rocking the mullet in May 2001. But you could easily put a mullet on that. So that's page 2, about roughly halfway down. So face looks okay, just not as light. This is the joys of this, people, the things you've got to sit and do. And all I ask for is a like, a share, and a subscribe. That one looks, they always look good from a distance. It's when they come out to the ring and you see their face and you're like, ugh. You know, you get a fright when you see them sometimes. Sandman, for example, scared the hell out of me. It's with a beanie hat. Is that them just trying to cover up his short hair? Yeah, they've put a do-rag on him to make it look like a mullet. Come on. Yeah, I think that one on page 2 will probably be the way to go. That was just down here. It's the only kind of custom one. There was that one on page 1. Well, I mean, that one there's kind of got the mullet there. You just transfer that over to the left onto that attire. And that would probably work fine. And then the only other one was... Nope, that's wrong. Was this one. But he didn't have a giant fringe running down his face. Ha 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 ha. See, these are the decisions. These are the hard things you've got to do. Yeah, I think I'll try this one first, and we'll see. Man, stop pressing the wrong thing. Yeah, I think we'll try this one first, we'll see how this one goes. I'm pretty sure that's the last download I can do until I get rid of some of the doubles that I've got. Which, to be fair, I only need about another 5 spots. I just need to bring in a William Regal, X-Pac, Trish, Triple H. Don't need The Rock yet. Undertaker. No, so I believe that is everything there right now. That's went half an hour, which is not what I was expecting in this. Obviously, it's still 2K19. Some people always still ask. I'm like, you can tell with the graphics that it's still 2K19. 2K20s are worse. So we've got a lot there. Obviously, trying to get a big show with hair was a pain in the ass. I was ready to just use the bald one again. Yep, I was right. That's the last spot. So I mean, I've got 2 balls Mahoney's because I think there's something I want to change out of each one. Even Tony Mama Look, you know, that tells you how in depth I'm going with the ECW one. So no, we've got things there, and that's just a little insight at the roster. And it kind of shows you obviously what we're doing here. You know, you can see things super crazy, Spike Dudley, you know, even a Shannon Moore, which obviously needs to be edited because that's version 1. Sean O'Hare, one of the most underrated wrestlers ever. Why Vince McMahon didn't like the look of him amazes me. You'll see things like a Rob Conway in there. You'll see things like if I go to there, you'll see Leviathan, as he was called in OVW, because those guys are going to be getting used. I need to put these 2 pages together. Pages. Disco Inferno, everyone's favourite person to listen to criticise AEW. But no, that's just a little insight at the roster, a little insight at what we're doing. You can see even Johnny Swinger, come on, you know, little Guido, the little in-depth things that I'm doing here. I need to sit and edit all these guys. I need to edit moves, entrances, all that crap, and when I can actually sit and get torn into it, I'm going to try and just set up maybe a live stream on YouTube. I will admit, the live stream would probably be during the day for me, which is very early for a lot of you. That's because I'm not going to wait till 10 o'clock at night, you know, like I do with the premieres. That's just too long. That's just too much. So I would probably do it a lot earlier, you know, in the afternoon or something like that. But nah, just a little insight to the roster, a little insight to the downloads. So I couldn't be bothered doing it every day because I was doing these downloads first thing in the morning, and I can't be bothered making a video at that time. Anyway, people, this has been on long enough. Thanks for watching. Hit a little like, leave a little comment, let me know what you think of some of the downloads. Should I have picked other ones over other ones? What things should I edit out of certain ones? You know, give me your opinion. Let me know. As this universe is always about interaction, taking people's ideas. You know, throw it my way, and I'm going to get a little arena one made up now. It should be a lot shorter. And I'll see you in that episode. Thank you.